Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet actress Teddy Gabrielle mocks gamers in new interview, claims they're gonna play that game anyway and love it. Oh boy, here we go. More drama around Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, Neil Druckmann's latest up-and-coming video game. But, yeah, looks like more negative press, more antagonistic marketing. Naughty Dog's upcoming title, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, and its main actress have already sparked intense debate throughout the gaming world. Lead actress Tati Gabrielle, who plays bounty hunter Jordan A. Munn, has found herself at the center of this ongoing storm. Rather than shying away from the criticism or just allowing gamers to voice their apprehensions as is their right, Gabrielle has leaned in, dismissing detractors and predicting that even the harshest critics will end up loving the game. The harshest critics aren't going to buy the game. They never had any intention of buying the game. So, of course, whatever. While confidence in one's project is admirable, history shows that mocking or alienating potential players, especially when ideological divides are at play, rarely ends well for a game's success. Yeah, typically as a rule of thumb, when you're selling video games, you want to cater to the people that buy video games. And it turns out that a lot of people that buy video games are actually men. The controversy ignited shortly after the game's reveal trailer in December 2024, where Gabrielle's character drew complaints from some gamers about her appearance, often framed as lacking traditional femininity or appeal in a sci-fi setting. I mean, yeah. She looks like an Asian version of me. Like what? She's built. She literally has my build and a buzz cut like me. Like this, is this even a woman? She just looks like an Asian dude. So yeah, traditional femininity is lacking a bit. I've seen this image on 4chan. The lead actress, Tati Gabrielle, who's playing this character, actually reposted this on Twitter. I remember this sparked a lot of outrage. Maybe he's going to mention it in the article. In response, Gabrielle shared fan art on Instagram depicting her character, Jordan, hugging Ciri from The Witcher. Yep, here it is. Yep, exactly. She reposted this. Fragile masculinity. 100% incel tears, so DEI-licious. Yep, this sparked a lot of outrage. I've seen this on 4chan as well. So I don't use Twitter, but yeah, probably not a good idea to repost like rage bait when you're the lead actress in a video game. This post was widely interpreted as a direct jab at gamers voicing discontent, escalating the backlash. Yeah, you think? Soon after, she revealed that Naughty Dog's Neil Druckmann had been boot camping her on handling backlash, drawing from the vitriol face during The Last of Us Part 2's release. Yeah, I remember this, but a lot of it was, you know, the fact that they killed Joel, the most beloved character in The Last of Us, at the beginning of The Last of Us Part 2. That was probably a lot of it. Or they had a female character who had the body of a man. Probably that was also, you know, a little bit of an eyebrow raiser for sure. Fast forward to August 2025, and Gabrielle doubled down in interviews addressing the ongoing hate. Gabrielle admitted the criticism motivated her to go even harder on her performance, but her tone quickly turned confrontational once again. The same people that were hating are going to play the game, she said, and guess what? They're going to love it, so they can be mad. Okay, so here's the meat of the article right here, is this quote right here. The same people that were hating on the game that we're hating are going to play the game, she said. And guess what? They're going to love it, so they can be mad. The same people that are hating on the game aren't going to buy the game. Like me, I'm not going to buy this game anyway. What do you mean they're going to buy the game anyway and love it? There's not just this umbrella over all gamers where they have to purchase every game that comes out, regardless of how sloppish and woke and disgusting it is. Like, no. This is a crazy thing to say. The statement has been labeled by some as arrogant and dismissive. Oh, really? I wonder why would they think that. Further fueling accusations that she's attacking the audience. I mean, here she is, yeah. You hire a woman that looks like this? Of course. Just look at her. You know that that's how she is. You know that's her personality. She's just one of these like far left kind of what's the good word for it? I don't want to be too... Actually, I'm just going to leave it there. You could tell. I'll just say you just know by looking at her face. You know exactly the kind of person that she is. Recent commentary from gaming YouTuber Vavra Dark examples the growing frustration. Okay, this is talking about a YouTube video. I don't really care about that, so I'm going to skip. critics contend that Gabriel's approach risks alienating a broader audience by framing all dissent as hatred. The incel tears meme and her recent prediction come across as cocky, implying the gamers have no choice but to buy in. That's kind of what I was getting at earlier. It's like, what are you even saying this for? People are just not going to buy the goddamn game. Like, it's going to be $70. People are just going to keep their money. What are you thinking? Echoing a pattern where developers or actors dismiss feedback as invalid. This isn't just about Intergalactic or its main actress. It's part of a larger trend where perceived ideological pushes meet resistance in gaming, and responding with mockery backfires spectacularly. History is littered with examples where insulting or belittling fans led to commercial flops. Okay, so what do they have to say? Battlefield 5. Amid complaints about historical inaccuracies in female soldiers in World War II settings. Yeah, unless it's like Russian all-female battalions very scarcely positioned on the outskirts of Stalingrad, then yeah, I don't want to hear about females fighting on the front lines in World War II. It didn't fucking happen outside of that. Yeah, sure, medics, but let's be real. A lot of them were at home working in factories. That was the female's job, was to fill in the jobs that men would traditionally have. Because the men were out fighting in the fucking war, not the women. But the chief creative officer, Patrick Soderlund, infamously said, "These are people who are uneducated. If you don't like it, don't buy it." Yeah, you hear that, chuds? You're just uneducated. Women were on the front lines of World War II. You just don't know because you're uneducated. The game underperformed, selling far below expectations and contributing to a franchise dip. Yeah, no shit. Similarly, Concord. Okay, well, Concord, I mean, you could use Concord as an example for anything. This game was the biggest fucking flop of all time. Hero shooter for Sony, face backlash over woke elements. Yeah, just look at this. This is one of the characters you can pick in the roster. The hero shooter Concord. Jesus, I don't even know if that's supposed to be a man or a woman. Developers and supporters dismissed critics as bigots. But the game launched to abysmal player count, was shut down within weeks. Wasn't it shut down in like 2 days? Was it weeks? I thought it was way quicker than that because no one played the goddamn game. No one bought it. It was like the player count was like in the double digits, I think. Maybe triple digits, but it was fucking bad. Especially for a game that probably cost hundreds of millions of dollars to develop. Becoming a cautionary tale of ignoring audience concerns. Well, that was more of a cautionary tale of don't hire extremely woke lead character designers who will make every character fat, ugly, and non-binary. That's the main takeaway from Concord, let's be honest. Other cases, including Star Wars Battlefront 2, where EA's loot box system drew ire and a community manager's defensive response amplified the boycott, forcing major overhauls but damaging sales. Okay, I haven't played Star Wars Battlefront 2 since the original on PlayStation 2, so I don't know anything about that. Or Dragon Age the Veilguard, which stirred controversy over inclusive designs. Yeah, Dragon Age the Veilguard, not only do you have this disgusting non-binary creature, which is one of the main like characters in your party, but you can customize your character with top surgery scars. What the fuck? That's real, by the way, in Dragon Age the Veilguard. This is a medieval dark fantasy medieval role-playing game, by the way. Top surgery scars and non-binary characters. BioWare's attempts to downplay critics as anti-fans didn't prevent mixed reviews and underwhelming performance. In contrast, when developers listen and adapt, outcomes improve. For Intergalactic, set for a possible 2027 release, the actress, her comments in the surrounding discourse as seen in Vavardark's video, okay, didn't watch that video, but whatever, could solidify a divide. There's already a divide. Ever since Last of Us 2, there's been a divide. And now you have this creature as the main character, and all of the marketing has been just like antagonistic. It's just good. It's going to be bad. It's going to be way worse than Last of Us 2. Because Last of Us 2 at least was riding on the coattails of The Last of Us. And people loved Joel. But then they just fucking killed Joel at the beginning of The Last of Us 2. And then everyone hated it. So I don't think people are going to really even give Intergalactic a chance. At least a lot of the people that were originally fans of The Last of Us. I think this retard here, Neil Cuckman, has already lost those people. They're not coming back. Gaming isn't just entertainment. It's a dialogue between creators and players. When that turns into finger pointing, everyone loses, except perhaps the memes. If history holds true, the Mad Bro gamers might just skip Intergalactic altogether. Again, I'm a Mad Bro gamer. We were never going to buy Intergalactic in the first place. Hell, I didn't even buy The Last of Us or The Last of Us 2. I remember watching The Last of Us on YouTube, and I thought it was a good, like, cinematic experience watching it, but not playing it. But because I don't play movie games, I play video games. I play video games where I get to play a game, not watch a movie. So I don't play these games anyway, but I digress. So that's the end of the article. Let's see a couple of the top comments quick before we end this. She's just a deeply angry person due to that ugly ass face she sees every time she happens by a mirror. Brutal. She still thinks people are going to buy her game after she blatantly insulted them? Boy, is she in for a harsh lesson in reality. I mean, it doesn't affect her at all. Let's be honest. How much the game sells doesn't fucking matter to her at all. But yeah, she's not helping it. And it's not going to change one way or another. I think this game is going to be a flop, but it's, yeah, they're antagonistic marketing techniques, if you can call them that. I'm not sure they're going to play out the way that they hope. But either way, we can only wait and see how this game performs at the end of the day. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any interest in this game at all. Leave a comment. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you dislike it. And subscribe if you want. I'm a new channel, so subscriptions do go a long way. And thanks for watching. Peace.